Hi, I'm Nick Theodore, and we're at Fox Valley Metal Tech. We're a custom metal fabrication business. Fabricating is basically making things out of metal, mild steel, aluminum, stainless, and we make everything from parts for PDQ car wash to high-tech stuff for the military. I went to NWTC for machine tool operation, applied here, and got hired. Started working unloading steel, went to the forming department, which would be bending metal, and now I'm a welder. And basically a lot of the math skills and blueprint reading that I learned at NWTC helped me with this job. I've been working here for 10 years. I definitely consider it a career. And there's definitely a certain amount of almost art to it, to the welding part of it. You can't just click a button and make it happen. There's definitely skill, a lot of hand-eye coordination, and that's real satisfying knowing that not just everybody can do it, that it's a process of time and skill. You need to be able to communicate well, be a good team player. Problem solving is definitely important. Everything doesn't work out every time, and you got to be able to think on your feet and contact your supervisor or get other people to help you if you need it. Dale's my boss. When I was starting in welding, he helped me out a lot, get me going, showing me how to use the welders, and showing me what a good weld looks like versus a bad weld, which when you first start, you get a lot of that.
I've worked here for 20 years. Came right out of NWTC, out of the welding program. I started out welding, welded for 10 years, moved up to lead welder, then moved into supervising welders. It's still a learning curve. It's more, when you become a supervisor, you're not working with the materials, you're working with the people and their attitudes and their skill levels. You have to know each person's skill level and get them in the right position. So you're not overtasking them, but you're not undertasking a person either. You want them to succeed, so you don't want them to fail by giving them something that's too difficult. Training or working them into a job is the hardest part. Be here, be on time, don't be late. Start your breaks, end your breaks on time. The technical part is easy, I can train that. The person's attitude, they gotta have the attitude to be a welder. You're not just welding, you're putting the part together, you're print reading. Print reading would be a great class to have. Blueprint reading, advanced blueprint reading. Just so you have some feel of what a blueprint is. Not every customer draws the same. They don't all use metric or standard. They all change different views. You have to know all these things. There's a different satisfaction from welding it, which you had the satisfaction of you built this part, you have something at the end of the day you can show I built it, to teaching some younger person or a different person that they can build it and they can succeed where you succeeded. You're not per se building it anymore, but you're showing a person how they can succeed at doing what you did. And that gives you satisfaction that you have trained someone.
You do different things every day, and it's different from welding steel to aluminum to stainless, and sometimes you get a job with larger quantities, sometimes you get a job with 1 or 2 parts, and you can be working on something that you could hold in your hand or something that takes up half the building. Every day I'm learning new things, and it's a wide open field, and you meet different people every day that have different skill sets, and they come up with new technology, new things that the customer wants, and so you're learning every day, and you need to have that attitude that you don't know everything, and there's going to be new stuff coming down the pipe. I like working for Fox Valley Metal Tech because it's a great place to work. The variety of jobs you work on, the great work environment, it's a very clean shop, lots of new equipment. People I work with are great, and I get paid a decent amount of money with great benefits.